YouTubers, thanks for tuning in to episode 2 of Fit and Fabulous. Today we're going to talk about cleansing, but first I wanted to answer a question that we received after our episode 1. And that was, is it as healthy for our system as everyone leads us to believe it is? And the answer is?
It's a must.
It's a must, absolutely, absolutely. It's imperative that we cleanse our insides as much as we cleanse our outsides.
I know, because I plan on having a shower every day.
Really?
Yeah.
I do too, trust me.
Well, one of my very health-conscious friends, she always says, it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb. And so as I'm learning,
Exactly.
Shaun,
Absolutely.
if we're all gummed up, we're not absorbing much.
No, we are so gunked up with everything in our environment. There was that National Geographic study that said humans are dumping 700,000 tons of chemicals, pollutants, into our air every day. So that's our household cleaners, hair dye, cosmetics, all of those kind of things. I mean, we breathe them in, we eat them, we transdermally, they get through our skin.
That means when you put them on, they go in.
So we're just this like chemical soup.
Yes, we are.
So what happens when we get all stocked up like that, all the chemicals get you stocked up. There was another thing that said by age 40, you're not there yet. Neither am I. Okay, by age 40 or 50, you are only absorbing about 25% of the nutrients that you take in.
Unbelievable. No wonder people get hooked on things like coffee to try to get enough mojo to get through the day.
Absolutely, because you're just not getting, even you could be eating a great diet. And that's going to be beneficial because of course you're getting 25% of better nutrients.
Yeah.
But you're certainly not getting what you think you're getting if you don't cleanse. So, I mean, this is where other diet or weight management systems kind of falter as well. They don't include the cleanse component. You need to clean out that system to allow for better absorption.
Absolutely. I was recently learning that a lot of these methods that other companies or products will promote weight loss in us, we lose water and we lose lean tissue.
Without a nutritionally rich diet to nourish and aid the body in cleansing these chemicals from our system, our bodies start to deteriorate. Our filtration system, the liver and the kidneys, they start to get tired. They're overworked from dealing with all of this crap that we're putting in our bodies.
Poor organs.
Poor organs, exactly. And I mean, we're getting fatter, and fat is stressful. But fat alone even increases your cortisol from your adrenals. So you have this cortisol, excess cortisol in your body,
Which leads to more cravings.
Absolutely, and specifically carb cravings.
Right.
So you have stress, you have more cortisol production, you have carb cravings, which makes you fatter and more stressed, and then you have more cortisol and you have more carb cravings, and it's just this big vicious cycle. So we need to break the cycle.
Exactly, we have to break it. And one of the things that was a side effect of having increased cortisol, I learned this from Dr. Talbot, the amazing Dr. Shaun Talbot. He talked about the cytokines that get released from the adipose tissue in the belly that protect the belly fat. So when we're overweight, our fat actually protects itself unless we intervene.
You know, another interesting fact, guess where all your toxins are stored?
Ew.
In your fat. So there's another good reason to get rid of it.
Well, Fabeo really is, I keep hearing this, a reset button. So we can reset and start afresh even better than before, I think.
Fabeo is not counter lifestyle. Right? You still eat food, real food. It's not like you're drinking lemon juice and cayenne pepper.
Right.
You got a lot of meals a day. You're never hungry. That's the thing that I hear from a lot of people when they're talking about cleansing. They know they need to cleanse, but they dread not being able to eat.
Right.
I don't blame them. So with Fabeo, you're eating. There's an exercise plan that goes with it, and you're getting this cleanse. You're cleaning everything out with nutritionally rich food and supplements.
Right. I'm impressed with the fact of how thorough the cleanse is, Shaun, because it does a deep intestinal cleanse. It also It cleanses the liver as well.
There's milk thistle in the product, and that is known to be a liver cleanser.
Oh wow.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great, and that's actually the counter lifestyle bit reminds me that we had another question. You had a question.
Oh yeah, totally. A good friend of mine was saying, okay, love this information, which we appreciate the support, you guys. Thank you so much. She was wondering, that's fine to cleanse, but shall I wait later when I'm ready to stop drinking coffee, when I'm ready to stop having wine?
Right, and that's another, I mean, we're human. You know, it's not going to work if you...
I'm superhuman.
The cleanse isn't going to work if it's that restrictive.
Right.
Right? It's not. I mean, granted, you don't want to, drink a bottle of wine a night. You don't want to drink, 2 pots of coffee a day either. But I mean, that is just plain makes sense. That's just part of a healthy lifestyle. So, red wine's got resveratrol in it, right? It's not bad for you.
A high antioxidant.
There you go. And caffeine in small doses isn't bad for you either.
I just read in the health magazine this month that said you want to be swapping out your decaffeinated coffee for caffeinated coffee because it has greater benefits.
There you go. The need for cleansing has been an important part of healthcare practices around the world for centuries.
Centuries, yes.
Absolutely.
And if your goal is to have a healthier lifestyle and make some really positive changes, you want to incorporate this into the choices you make daily.
You wouldn't buy a new car and not get an oil change, right? You get your car serviced, you change the fluids.
Elite Automotive, of course.
At Elite Automotive, there you go. You change the oil, you change the other fluids in it. You wash and wax your car too. You keep the outside nice and shiny, but you also clean the insides.
And last time I checked, we only get one body.
That's right, exactly. We want to hang on to it for a little while. We keep the outsides of our body, we take care of our skin, we do our hair and nails.
Which a great site to check out regarding that would be safecosmetics.org, davidsuzuki.org.
Absolutely.
He teaches about the common ingredients that are in a lot of personal care products, which I love Zango because they have products clean and free of all of that.
There you go. So if we're keeping the outsides of our body clean and healthy, we need to do the same thing for our insides.
Yes.
And the cleanse is the way to go.
Absolutely. I've embraced the cleanse.
Thanks for joining us today, YouTubers. If you are watching us on Facebook, hop on over to the YouTube site because down below here in the description of the video, we're going to have a couple of links to websites. Unfortunately, as I tried last week to put an email down there, that didn't work. The email will still be listed but not clickable, but we will have 2 clickable links, both to Jenny's website and to my website, where you can learn a little bit more about Faveo if you didn't get enough of it here today. Next week, what are we going to talk about next week?
We're going to start at the beginning next week. We have to figure out why. Why would we do this? We need goals. Goals that are going to get us out of bed in the morning and make us keep on going when we could pack it in.
Well, anything that you starts here.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. So next week, we're starting here.
I heard this quote the other day and it made so much sense to me. A goal is a dream with a deadline.
A goal is a dream with a deadline. That's a good one. So we will see you here next week on YouTube for Fit and Fabulous episode 3.
Love Faveo.